Regina's like the Barbie doll I never had. I'd never seen anybody so glamorous.
So how do you like?
Hey guys! Oh my gosh. This lighting is going to be going in and out, so it's going to be looking kind of weird. But as you can see by the title of this video, this is going to be a girl talk. So this is just for the girls. If you're a boy, get the heck out of here. This is strictly for the girls. So as you can see, we got pink nails. I have 2 missing nails. A pink shirt. This is just to get the feel of the vibe because it's pink. I'm probably gonna post this on a Wednesday because, you know, pink is for the girls. Pink is on Wednesdays. Actually, pink doesn't even have a designated day. Pink is every day because pink is like the best color. But anyways, because I don't like people to talk too much in their videos, like for the intro and stuff like. See, it's the universe saying I was talking too much. Ah! Okay, I think we're good. Okay, hopefully it doesn't fall. Let me just cover that up. So this is gonna be a series of questions that I have. I've seen other girls ask this, so I was just like, oh, I can dabble. I'm just gonna be asking. It's just gonna be for the girls. We're just gonna have a chat and talk about stuff that only us girls can really relate to. Maybe the fellas, maybe, but it's strictly for the girls. So first off, let's just get started straight into it. One thing was couples who aren't technically together but working on themselves so they can come back together. My personal opinions on that is I personally don't really believe in that, only because I kind of believe when something is like, one thing I always tell myself is like, or I always say to my friends is like, it was what it was when it was. Also, in another sense, it's dead. Like when something is dead, you kind of just have to leave it alone. So like as far as like working on themselves so they can come back, when you don't have an official title, it just makes things harder because what if that person is doing something else and then it's like you really can't be mad because you're not technically together but you're technically together. Like there's too many technicalities in this, you know, so it just makes things kind of more confusing. So I personally, like I said, I don't believe in it because like the whole like I've been in the whole technically together, technically not together situation, and it did not work out. It was just hella bullshit going on. He was doing his thing with other females, so it's just like, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all because like when I want to do something else, it's like oh, but I thought we weren't together. But when you do something else, it's oh, like you can do, you know what I'm saying? I just personally feel like it's not gonna work out because it's too many technicalities. If you were to do that, how I would do it, or like what I would do personally, I would just like, we separate, but as we're separating, I'm not talking to you. Like that's working on myself. Like that revolves not me seeing you, because if I see you, I'm personally gonna know what are you doing, who are you with, what's going on. Like I don't know, you're gonna be on my radar and on my mind at a consistent rate, and that's gonna like mess up what I got going on, mess up my focus. So if you were doing it in a sense whereas you guys aren't gonna talk anymore, you don't have him, like y'all aren't communicating, y'all aren't in each other's space or radar, and then eventually in life you guys come back together, like coincidence wise or like on some meant to be type shit, then yeah, I would believe in that. But as far as y'all are still in contact and trying to work out, y'all know how that stuff be going, man. That stuff, I don't know, it don't be working. The next one was, ooh, what's it going? Can a relationship last if it starts off sexually? Now, a lot of these are gonna be like, I can relate to this. So like, from my personal experience, I would say no, only because I feel as though when you start off sexually with somebody, like you're supposed to like savor something for yourself, right? You're supposed to like have a build up. I feel like sex or being sexual is the build up, because I feel like if you put all that in the beginning, it's kind of like I feel like as though the person will look at you as like, oh, there's really nothing to like, I don't have to date you, you just gotta gave it to me. I guess nothing, like you're not giving me anything that I couldn't get if I was in a relationship, you know what I mean? Like you kind of just already gave it to him on a full platter. Like there's really nothing to like savor, there's nothing to cherish or save. So I kind of feel as though from my experiences, because I've only been technically like, I don't even count them, but if you want to be technical, like 2 relationships, and like they started off like sexually at first, and as you can see, these people are nowhere to be seen. So it's kind of like that stuff doesn't really work out because it's something to cherish, there's nothing to like look forward to. And like I kind of realized that because like sometimes, like I said, you feel the vibe with your person and like you just enjoy their company, but sometimes it's like you just gotta like, I don't think a relationship's gonna last if it starts off sexually, if I'm being honest. Because it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna last. That's my personal opinion. And I kind of feel like that's been proven so many times, though. You see with these couples on YouTube, bro, they be tripping. Like, they be making couple channels just after, like, off of lust. And they break up, like, a couple months. And right now, I'm just in a point in my life where, like, I want to do it right. Like, I really want to do it right. I want to be in a nice, right and tight relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to, like, I'm in chill mode right now. Like, I'm just chilling. I'm not. So no, I don't feel like a relationship can last if it starts off sexually. Best way to get over a breakup. The best way to get over a breakup is to stop on him. You gotta stop on him. And what that means is, something my mom always told me is, if someone does you wrong, does wrong to you, don't let them see you down. Like, always take care of yourself. And that, she means that in a sense is like, don't be in bed all day. You need to always make sure you're looking right. Like, make sure like you're doing your makeup or whatever you do, like makeup, edges, hair. Make sure that person is not affecting how you live or move on a daily. Keep working, keep moving, like keep going. Do not stop, because if you stop, then it's like they won. They literally have that over you. They won. So as far as getting over a breakup, you need to keep your mind stimulated. Like, when I was going through my shit freshman year, oh man, because like when you go through a breakup, especially if they did you wrong, anybody, I don't care what nobody says, your first instant reaction is like, you're gonna regret, you're gonna rue the day like you did this to me. So like, you're gonna want to stun on them, but make sure you're not doing it for them. Make sure you're doing it for yourself. So what I did was I just really focused on school, so therefore I got really good grades and a really high GPA right now. So that was very fortunate for me. I was doing YouTube at the time when I was being consistent, but that's when I was posting, and like a lot of good things were happening because I was just focused on myself. Like, I got my car, like it was just a lot of good things were happening. So just make sure you just stay focused. Find anything to keep your mind stipulated. Talk to your friends, work out, schoolwork, whatever you have going on, painting, whatever. Keep your mind stimulated to where you don't have to think about that breakup, because it's not like you're never not gonna think about them. Of course, that person's gonna pop up into your head every now and then. But as the day keeps going by, like, time heals all wounds. You're gonna gradually, slowly but surely think about them less. As far as not thinking about them at all, I don't know, because sometimes I be thinking like, this nigga really just did that. He really just did that. But like, it gets better. Like, it dead ass gets better. Just keep your mind stimulated, and like, you won't think about it at all. Like, you'll barely have time to even think about it, if anything, you know. So okay, so another question is, if you were to be a mother, what things would you install in your future children? If I'm ever lucky to ever be a mother ever in my life, one thing I really want to install is, I just want to give my kid a lot of support. Like, I'm going to be that mom in all their fucking games, graduation, whatever. I'm going to have a fat head of their face. I'm going to be in the bleachers. Yeah. I'm gonna have like signs, streamers, the blowhorn, motherfucking like everything, bell, like whistle. Like, my kid is gonna have a lot of support. Like, he's gonna be so embarrassed, but it's gonna be in a good way. Like, I'm gonna have like a t-shirt, like the whole family's gonna have one. Number one mom, that's my son, that's my daughter. Like, I'm gonna have it all. Like, my kid is gonna be so overwhelmed with so much like love and support. Like, I'm gonna embarrass them. And the reason why I want to do that is because when I was younger and I did sports like in middle school through high school, like, my parents couldn't come to like all my functions just because like they had to work, and like they just had to just be at work, you know. They had other obligations. And like, at the time when I was younger, it used to kind of hurt me because I used to see all my other friends whose parents would be there every single game, like making fat heads, t-shirts or whatever, just like I don't know, just like cute stuff, just being there supporting them, screaming for them. And I used to be like, dang, how come my parents aren't like trying for me? Like, I was like, dang, my parents don't love me like that. Like, what? Like, I used to like get in my feels like, damn, like I want that too. Like, mom, dad, papa, mama. But like, they did come to some, but I know that sometimes they would have to kind of leave early or just stuff like that. So they did make an effort. But like, I just know how that made me feel. Like, it made me feel like, what about me? Like, I don't know. So I'm not. like I said again, they have work and other important obligations. So as I got older, I realized that. But at the time when I was younger, it just kind of like hit me. So one thing I really want to make sure when I do have a kid, son and or daughter, whatever, man, I'm finna be the #1 mom, top dollar. I don't care, all the way up until pre-K till college, baby, #1 mom. Don't play with me. Like, how to get out of the talking stage. I don't even know if I can answer this question because I feel like I have not mastered that element yet, because fucking no, like, to get out of the talking stage, I feel as though, bro, don't feel scared to ask the question, bro. What are we? Like, because no one has time to be wasting their time. Like, we all got the same 24 hours, but bitch, we don't all have the same lifespan. We don't have time to be wasting our time. So don't be scared to ask what are we, or like where's this going. If you just want to fuck, just let me know right now. If you want to date, let me know right now. Like, we don't have time. So actually, yeah, no, that is how you get out the talking stage. Just to get out the talking stage, just ask the question. We don't have time to be like, oh my god, I don't think I'm too clingy. Oh my god, fuck that nigga. Like, ask the question. We don't have time to be wasting. We don't have time to be wasting time. We do not have time to be wasting time. Like, not to be wasting time. So just ask the question. Like, ask what are we. Set the boundaries. Set the ground rules. Set it, period. Like, find out what you are. That way you can know how to move forward and how to maneuver after that, so you know whether or not to go to somebody else or to stay with that person, because we don't have time. Coochie insecurities. All right, so with this one, I feel like every girl goes through this. Like, I didn't give a fuck about like my coochie, like I didn't have any insecurities about my coochie until I started, having intercourse. So I started having intercourse when I was like younger, right? So when I was younger, I didn't know like I didn't know about exfoliation and like ingrown hairs and any of that shit. Like, I didn't know. I had a boyfriend at the time, so like I was trying to like be regular with it. Bro, a bitch would just be shaving. I wouldn't even use shaving cream, guys. Like, I would literally get like soap suds and like just shave with a razor, like a $1 razor, like, and just, and then my shit would just be looking like a motherfucking cookies and cream Hershey bar, bro. Like, my shit would be looking like, wow. Like, I did not know what the fuck I was doing because I was young, and like I just didn't know. I didn't know nothing. But of course you have YouTube. So what I recommend, guys, go ahead and throw that razor away. Get a wax kit. I have my own personal, y'all seen that wax kit, but I have my own personal wax kit. I wax myself. And guys, exfoliate. Get that Tree Hut exfoliating stuff and exfoliating gloves and just exfoliate. Because when I was younger, like, of course, when you get those ingrown hairs, like, or like those scars, you're gonna be a little insecure, like, oh my god, like, bae, like, don't look like, I mean, like, look, but like, turn the lights off real quick, like, stop, like, you know what I mean? So like, we don't have time to be insecure in front of bae. Like, that's bae. You're not supposed to be insecure in front of your bae. But it does tend to happen because that's normal. Now, as of right now, I can say I don't get ingrown hairs as prominent as I used to when I was younger because I didn't know what I was doing. Now, I'm not a pro. Like, I'm not saying I got, like, like, my coochie looking like this, like, but, like, literally, like, exfoliation is key. Like, exfoliation is the best thing you can do because it just takes away all my dead skin and fades the shit faster. So like, if you were to get an ingrown hair, it's gonna fade at a faster rate than like, if you just like were to leave it alone. Don't be embarrassed about your coochie. Like, another thing is like kind of like not faking it till you make it, but in a sense faking it till you make it. Like, don't show that you're like nervous about it, because if you like show like it's a problem with your coochie, this is gonna be like, oh shit, what's going on with her coochie? So just bitch lie there and like, I don't know, like put your legs together and then, I don't know, bitch, or get hit from the back. I don't know, like, just or like the basic trick, just keep your underwear on and just like pull it to the side. Like, that's like the basic trick. Like, if you're really that like just feeling iffy about it, because I'm not gonna lie, I be having those moments where I'm like, man, look, just put that shit to the side. Like, so it just be like that. It just happens. And like, as you get older, no dude should be, if a dude is shaming you about your coochie, bro, you better get on him. Because I swear, if you don't let him play you, be like, sir, let me see that hairline, sir. Like, bro, don't let that man play you. But don't be scared with your coochie, guys. Every coochie is beautiful in their own way. And like, at the end of the day, they're just trying to, every dude just wants to, they just want the feeling. They don't care about the look. They shouldn't care about the look. Oh, and I guess also goes in with like hair, I guess. But like, I feel like a real dude is not gonna care about hair, because me, I have done it on when I had hair when I was like this, and I was like this. That's like like hair does not fucking matter. Like, it shouldn't matter. If a dude is saying like, oh yeah, I can't do that with no girl with hair, fuck that nigga, who cares about him? Do not let these dudes make you feel bad about yourself. That's one thing you should always tell yourself. That's one thing I always tell myself. Don't let these dudes make us feel bad. Like, I mean, maybe a little hurt, but you can be a little hurt, but don't let him see that you're hurt. You better take that, keep it inside, go home, and then be hurt. Take it to your room. Do not be hurt in front of that boy, okay? Because no, he's gonna take it and run with it. Do not be hurt in front of that boy. So that's all I gotta say to that. Regrets on having intercourse with certain people. The story of my life, I take her home. No, but like, if it were up to me in a perfect world, I would just like to say I would like to say my body count is only the people that I dated, like the 2 dudes that I dated technically, right? But it's life. Nowadays in society, everybody's always talking about how like, oh, she's a tree, she's for the streets. Oh my god, every time a girl can breathe, she's for the streets. A girl can literally lay down, she's a tree. Like, so I get it. I remember like at one point that shit used to really bother me. I used to be like, bro, like, I can't be out here, like, people gonna think I'm a hoe, people gonna think I'm a like people gonna think I'm out here, like, and that shit will fuck with you because you will always keep thinking about it. And it's like, I used to actually beat myself up about it, like, oh my god, like, Chioma, like, no, like, you have to wait until you have a boyfriend. Oh my god, if I didn't want to have a boyfriend, I'd be like, oh my god, just like, oh my god, just kiss this boy, like, oh my god, like, I would take it to the extreme, like, I would, to the point where I actually beat myself up about it. Like, I was tripping. I'm not gonna cap, it's still like a little bit installed into me, because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck, because I'm also not the type to be like, yeah, fuck body count, I'm gonna be out here like, no, I'm not gonna be. My name cannot be tainted. My name needs to be clean. Don't beat yourself up about it, because at the end of the day, it's life. There's gonna be times when you might have a one night stand. There might be a time when like you just fucking with this one dude and it just happens to just be like y'all just have intercourse, because not everybody you have is gonna be someone you're gonna be in a relationship with, and that's just real shit. So don't beat yourself up about it. Girls, just know it's harder, because like we're gonna get beat up more about it. Just know that, don't throw your coochie away, don't beat yourself up about it, and don't tell your body count. Just literally move in silence. Do you, but do you discreetly, and like, that's your business. Like, that is your business. Dealing with losing these fake assholes, that's fine. Dealing with losing fake friends. Woo! Man, let me tell you something. Last year, oh my god, bro. It was like, I felt like I was going through a cleanse. Like, it was just like one person after the other, like one bitch out of the other. And like, yeah, I was friends with girls, like, they were close to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, those were like my brodies at the time. But when you step back and look at certain situations and like why you aren't friends anymore, it just kind of like, it's gonna hurt, because a friendship is like another relationship. It's like another heartbreak, a mini heartbreak, because like you had all those good moments, but man, fuck these hoes. Like, you'll get over it. As long as wait, what am I saying? Time is the best medicine for everything. Like, as the more time goes on, the more you just get over it. Remember, like, your friend is always someone who's supposed to be supporting you, never hating on you, never sneak dissing, never trying to fuck with your nigga. For a girl, your friend is your diary. Your friend is your you 2.0. Your friend is your other you. Like, if you're not feeling comfortable with your friend, or like just whatever, it's okay to let a friendship go, because I've been in a situation where like you've noticed toxic signs in a friendship, and like you still want to hold on to it because you want to be like, okay, that's my friend, I want to be a ride or die, or like I want to like, oh, they're not doing it to me. Bitch, let that shit go, because like, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna come right back to you. The more you keep toxic energy in your life, or toxic atmosphere around you, you're gonna breathe that in, and you're gonna become that, or you're gonna be affected by it. You're gonna get sick by that toxic air, toxic energy, and it's gonna affect you. So losing a friendship is hard. It's like another heartbreak, but like I said, like, as time moves on, you're gonna be better. You're gonna be the bigger and better person. Trials and tribulations, you gotta go through all the trials, all the dirt to like rise up and triumph. So like, you'll be all right. Fuck these fake assholes. These bitches are weird as fuck. And this is for girls. These hoes be weird as fuck, but you'll be all right. We all have a fake friend. We all have that. Tying into that, being the toxic friend. Now I can admit, looking back at certain situations that I was in, I can admit I was a toxic friend. Like, I remember, let me try to think of a scenario. Like, oh my god, I was horrible at communication. Like, I can genuinely admit that. And I didn't address if I had an issue with them, what the issue was. If I was going through something, I would kind of like be mad. Like I would take my like personal issues and bring it towards them and have bad energy. And just like, and like I just said before, no one wants to be around toxic energy, because then you're gonna start feeling that vibe and no one wants to be around that. And at the time, I was bringing toxic energy. Like, I just did not know how to like be like a normal person. Like, I look back and I'd be like, damn, I was fucked up. I should have been my own ass. But like, make sure you admit, guys, because like, make sure you admit your wrongs. That way you can be able to grow. Because a lot of people like to be like, oh yeah, I did this, but da. Guys, like, we're not all perfect. We've all done shit. We've all literally done shit that we don't want to admit it, but like, you can't be in and out about it, especially with your own self, but you know you're never gonna grow and you're gonna do it again, and it's just, you're gonna be alone because nobody gonna be around. No one wants to be around no one negative or like a dark cloud. So just try to be really positive, guys. Try to make sure you communicate with your friends. And that's what I tell myself too. Like, I try to make sure I communicate with my friends. I try to make sure I uplift my friends for sure. Any business, music, everything I got going on, channel, whatever they got going on, I always try to show love and try to show support. So like, I'm working on myself to be like top of the notch friend, you know. UTIs and yeast infections. UTIs and infections. I don't know. When you're having intercourse, stuff like that is actually gonna be normal, especially when you're first beginning to have sex. Because, well, actually, not even first beginning to have sex. If you're not knowledgeable about sex while you're having sex, because it's normal. You shouldn't feel ashamed. Make sure you be getting tested, bro. Like, be getting tested with every new partner, or even if you're in a relationship, because these niggas be cheaters. So I don't know. Oh my god, one thing I cannot stand, bitch, do not shame a girl if she has a yeast infection. Do not shame a girl if she has like BV. Do not shame a girl if she has a UTI. Like, I hate bitches that be like, oh my god, like, she got a yeast infection and she dirty, da. Bitch, don't do that. Like, that's, as a woman, as a young girl, I'm telling y'all that right now, do not be doing that shit. I will slap the fuck, and I was like, don't be doing that, because that's not cool. Because statistics show every woman will literally get a yeast infection at least once in your life. Bitch, you're not immune. If you're a girl that has never had a yeast infection, bitch, is coming soon, or let's say you remember when I never had one, she was the rare exception. And remember, rare exception. But statistics show every girl will at least have one yeast infection. Bro, especially if you're a girl saying that is not cute. Don't be doing that, okay? Uplift each other. That shit is normal, because guess what? You talking all that shit, it's gonna come around and you're gonna get something worse. And then someone really gonna get on your ass. And then it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be funny no more. So don't be doing stuff like that, because I don't like when girls like talk about other girls, like saying, like, I don't like that. That's not cool. That's like a part of being a girl, because that shit can happen. So that's not cool. Next. Oh shit. Okay, what do you do after you break up with an ex, but afterwards you realize you missed them? Now, I've had this situation again. Before I started my freshman year of college, I was dating this one dude, right? Well, I don't know, I don't account it, but like, I was dating this one dude, and I ended things off because I was all like, oh my gosh, like, it's college, I want you to live your life, I don't want to be holding you back, like, blah 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 blah. And afterwards I started to like miss him. Like, I regretted it. Not regretted it, but I was just like, damn, like, I want to date again. Like, not date again, because I was just like, okay, I actually want to be with you, because that bitch was an emotional wreck. Like, I was over here, I have never in my life, like, since last year, cried over a boy. Like, I literally cried for a straight month every single day. Like, I was like, I don't say weak, but a girl was deep. Like, I don't know. Communication, right? communication is always key for anything and everything. When I broke up with him, I broke up in a sense for us, therefore making the choice for both of us. But my sister was saying, okay, well, you're obviously sad, but why would you break up with him for both of y'all? When did you ask him how we felt? Because at the time, he wanted to be with me. He wanted to still stay together, but I was all like, no, like, I'm hurt. Like, I want you to be free. My sister was right in that sense, because at the end of the day, it's his choice. Like, if he wanted to make the 3-hour drive, if he wanted to come, like, if he wanted to go above and beyond just to be with you, y'all need to both collectively make that decision. At the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, y'all can both collectively agree it didn't work out. But if it did work, then you know it did work. Now, you're saying you're missing him. So if you're missing him, you gotta hit him up. You gotta have that talk and be like, look, I miss you and I want to be with you. If he does not want to be with you anymore, that's tough. And that happens. It happened to me. You'll be like, it's tough. It's tough. It's life. It's tough. But then again, like, other shit happens. So, like, you know. But like I said, if you're starting to miss him, then you actually should call him up and ask him, like, what's up with us? Like, I miss you, babe. Like, and just talk it out, and make sure y'all really have like a good deep talk, because if y'all like actually want to be together, then be together. And if you feel like it's not gonna work out, then it's not gonna work out. But ride till the wheels fall off, man. Best of luck. That should be hard as fuck. How to not be boring in bed, or like confidence in the bedroom, you know, slash. It depends on what you're trying to do, like, and it's like, the girl really has the least amount to do. Like, we really have like the bare minimum to do. The man really has all the work. Like, he's the one who should really be really nervous. You know what I mean? Because the girl, your main job, I mean, the bare minimum, the main requirements is really like lay on your back, moan, and have your coochie be wet. Like, have that wop. Like, those are the 3 main requirements. Like, those 3 requirements, you can't go wrong. You can't really. Now, what I recommend is, to not be boring, just go ahead and watch you some porn. Porn be putting people on game, okay? And don't be watching unrealistic porn where, like, bitches are like, one finger. Like, don't be doing all that. Like, watch that dramatic shit, but like, just take like little like tweaks and nicks, and like be sexually open with your partner. Like, don't be like, that's your man. Like y'all shouldn't be like embarrassed to talk about like what y'all like in the bed, because that's your man. Like, y'all shouldn't. Sex needs to be top tier, especially if you're in a relationship. Like, what the fuck? One, talk about it with your partner. You can watch porn as an option. Like, get ideas from like porn. Go to a sex shop, like implement like toys and stuff like that. Like, you know, like get a little like spicy, like cuffs and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think outside the box. Some people do like foreplay. I met heck of people that be doing a lot of different crazy things. Like, people in college be wilding, bro. So just be like sexually open with your partner, or just figure out what you like. Dudes with mommy issues. Okay, ironically enough, the 2 relationships that I was in, they both had mother issues, and like, this is how I feel. A dude with mother issues, I feel like it's like the same thing with the girl who has like father issues, because like, you know how they say with the girl, like, your father is like your first love and all that extra stuff and blah blah blah. I feel like the same thing ties into with a male, because that's your mother. Like, imagine like having you as a growing boy having issues with your mom at a young age. Like, you feel like your mother doesn't love you, you feel like your mother hates you. That's obviously going to impact you coming up into like your adolescent years to like adult years, right? With that being said, it's about how you deal with it, because I can say for myself, when I had father issues at the time, that will impact you in, but like I said, friendships or relationships, because especially if you haven't dealt with it, because you're gonna hang on to all that anger, and it's gonna affect you. So with the dudes that I was with that had the mother issues, I just felt like, due to like the resentment, animosity, or hatred they had towards their mother, it can reflect, because it can show you how like they're probably scared to get emotionally attached to a female, they probably don't know how to treat a female the proper way. They don't know how to talk to one a proper way. So as far as dealing with a dude with mommy issues, you shouldn't deal with one unless he has overcame it and has figured it out. If he currently is having the mother issues, I feel as though it's not worth the headache, because it's not going to work. These niggas that had the mommy issues are not around. Didn't work. I don't fucking know, because somebody might be like, well, my dude don't fuck with his mom, but he's still with me to this day. Okay. I just feel like as an adolescent right now, you don't need those problems. Like, you don't need those problems. You shouldn't also pursue a relationship if you know you're not ready. Like, if you know you're not emotionally ready, mentally ready. So like I said again, I don't think it's like worth dating a dude with mommy issues, because it's just too much going on. That's just my opinion. Ooh! Ever questioned your sexuality? Now guys, I got introduced to porn at a very, 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 very young age. So being that young, I was very curious, because I was like, I never seen like porn before. Like, I was like exploring. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's a pee-pee. Oh my gosh, that's a coochie. Oh my god, they're like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's a whole new world. And I saw girl on girl porn for the first time. I was over here like, girls be having sex with each other? That's like that's how young I was. Like, a bitch was not knowing like nothing. So as far as questioning my sexuality, I kind of feel as though porn, I don't say it poisoned my mind, but it definitely, like, porn can fuck with your mental, bro, in a sense where like it will like have you like, it was, I don't know how to find the right words, but porn can like infiltrate your mind. That's how I kind of felt like it did. I did question my sexuality, just like, oh my god, do I like girls? Or like, can I like girls? Or like, oh my god, can I dabble with a girl? But like, I never had a crush on a girl. So like, I don't know if like, I don't know. I'd be scared to say stuff like this, because I don't want the community to come for me, because I don't want them to be like, oh my god, you're faking it. Are you serious? Guys, I don't know. I was young. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I never had a crush on a girl, but I did like I did was just like, like, I would wonder. I would be curious. Like, the most I've ever done with a girl is literally kiss a girl. I had an instance, funny story, I had an instance where like this, one of my girlfriends, she told me straight up that she wanted to like, and I was just like, I'm just a little girl, like, I was legal, but at the time I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, oh me, oh my, like, came down to it, but I ran out of that hole. Like, I was too scared, like, so I don't know, like, as of right now I'm kind of chilling. It's just like, as of right now, I don't really, that's when I was younger. As of right now, I'm kind of like, I don't feel any type of way. Like, I don't feel like, oh my god, am I not? Like, I feel kind of indifferent. I know I'm dealing with these niggas nowadays, so I don't know. One, I'm just gonna say confidence. I'm gonna end it with confidence. What I have to say to that is, being a young girl with all these societal norms, everything changing, the way they expect us to look, the way that, oh my god, there's a fucking dog outside. Oh my god, I gotta get back in my apartment. What the fuck? Oh my god. We're supposed to look a certain way, act a certain way, have this amount of number of bodies, fucking, what else? I don't fucking know. Be in school, be natural, not wear makeup, just all this extra shit. Like, bro, like, I'm human. Can I do what the fuck I want to do? That can't, as a young adolescent coming up, that can play a part into your confidence. I'm 19 years old right now, currently in the making of this video, and I can say stuff like that. As far as society wise, it did tamper on my confidence, as far as, like I said, the body count, as far as like, I don't say my physicality, but in certain aspects, like, I'm not like this person, I'm not like that person, or like, I don't do this, I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you question yourself. But at the end of the day, bro, you are you came into this world by yourself, and guess what, you leave this world by yourself. A lot of these people are fucking insecure. Do you, boo? Don't be lying down, lying around. If wearing makeup makes you feel good, do that. If doing your hair makes you feel good, do that. Whatever makes you feel the best version of you, continue to do that without it harming other people, guys. Don't be like, I like killing people, and then don't be doing nothing crazy, but whatever makes you the best version of you, and even better, makes you the best version of you in a way that can benefit others or make others feel inspired by you to be the better versions of themselves, then bitch, you're doing a good job. And believe it or not, there's actually people that like when you're down bad. They know what you could be, what you want to be, or what you aspire to be, and they know that like if you do have doubts or insecurities about it, and like you don't want to like move forward with it or just stay down, they will actually nut to that. Like they will, like, that eats them up. Do not let these people win. Like my mother always says, like, be the best version of you that you could be. Do not be down. Always be up, doing what you like to do. So like I said, confidence, just don't give a fuck. That's the best thing I can really say. Just don't give a fuck and just be the best version of you that you can be. With that being said, guys, that's how we're ending this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and see you again in the next video. And